Hello, my pre-K friends. How are you today? Today we're going to do a really fun drawing of monsters, and we're going to create our own friendly monsters using lots and lots of color. So we just watched the book Monsters Love Color. And we talked about different colors. We've been talking about colors for a while with our Play-Doh and mixing our paints. So now we're gonna have a little fun and we're gonna combine shapes and color to make these really fun monsters. So we're gonna start with a white piece of paper. My friends, you are going to use a crayon, but Mrs. G is going to use a marker just so you can see what I'm drawing. Okay, so let's get started. So we're gonna make two monsters, so we don't wanna hold our paper this way. If we did, we could make one great big monster. We're gonna hold our paper this way, and we're gonna try to make room for two monsters, maybe even three, okay? So to start our monsters, we're gonna start with a shape. Okay, so let's start with a large oval for our eye. So I'm going to put it on this side so I have room for a friend. So everybody try to do an oval. Okay, let's do the best we can. All right, that looks pretty good. And then in the middle of my oval, I'm going to put a circle. Okay, maybe I'm going to put a circle right here. And if you have a black crayon, you can go ahead and color it in. If you don't, you can use any color you want. So here is our eyeball of our first monster. Now, let's do the body of our monster, and we're gonna do a rainbow shape. So we're gonna start down here. I'm gonna leave some room for the feet. I'm gonna come up, and I'm gonna come around and down. See how we did a rainbow shape? Now we wanna just connect those shapes with a line. We're gonna bring it over right to there. Pretty easy, huh? Now let's give our funny, silly monster some teeth. So we can do a line like this, and we're gonna add some U shapes to make some teeth. And you can make 2 or 3. I'm gonna put 4 teeth. Okay, getting funny. Now I'm gonna add some feet at the bottom of my monster. So I am just gonna again add some toes. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to put another foot on this side. Let's do 1 toe, 2 toes, and here comes my 3rd toe. Now you can add more toes if you want. You can add the whole foot if you want. Now I'm going to add something on the outside of my monster using the shapes. So this one I'm going to use some triangles. So I'm going to draw a triangle. And I'm just gonna keep drawing triangles. Now you can do something different if you want. Maybe you wanna do some crazy hair with some shapes, like we had crazy hair day last week. There we go. There is my one monster. He is so funny. Now, let's give our monster a friend. Now again, you can change your monster and make it any way you want. This time I think I'm gonna make 2 eyes instead of 1. So I'm gonna start with a circle or an oval. And this time I think I'm gonna make them touching each other. Okay. I'm gonna add an eyeball in the middle and another one up here. Maybe they're gonna be a little goofy and silly. I'm gonna color them in. You can make your eyes any way you want. There's our eyes. Let's do a body. What shape should we do? How about an oval? Now you could do a triangle, You could do a square. I'm gonna do an oval. So I'm gonna start up here and I'm gonna come around and up. Almost looks like a Mr. Potato Head. Now I'm gonna do a mouth, and this time I showed teeth over here. This time maybe I will show a tongue. So it's just another U shape. And let's add some eyebrows to make them look really silly. Let's add some feet. Now over here I put toes. Maybe this time I'll put just a foot. So I'm gonna do a big oval right back there and a foot over here. How's that? Getting kind of silly. Now let's put something up in his hair. Maybe I'm going to use some rectangles. There's one, here's another one. This one's a little longer. And maybe one more rectangle. Okay, should we put some hands? I think we should. So for hands, we didn't have hands on this monster, so let's give this monster some hands. We can just do a thumb and the rest of the hand. Kind of looks like a mitten. You could put arms if you want. I'm just putting hands. I'm going to put a thumb and an oval for the hand. And there you go. I don't think I can fit any more monster friends on my paper, but if you can draw some more monster friends. You could draw some really tiny little ones, or you could draw one maybe on his back or his head. Have fun with it. Okay, so now that we have our drawings, we want to color them in. All right, so I just took my crayons, okay, and you want to press really, really hard. I'm going to use maybe this color, okay, and we'll start to color. Now I'm going to color around my eye because I want that to stay white. So I just leave it the color of the paper. Now we talked about lots of colors so far this year. So let's see if you can use all the colors in your crayon box to color in your friendly, funny, silly monsters. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and color mine, and I'll meet you back here when you're done. Okay, we're back. I finished coloring my monsters and I used every single color I had in my crayon box. So I want you guys to do the same. Remember, the more color you use, the better. If you're using crayons, you want to press really, really hard, okay? So you get these nice bright colors. Now remember, I left my eyeballs white, the paper, so try that. Now have fun with it, okay? I can't wait to see your silly, funny, colorful monsters. Have fun. See you soon.